What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Otaku Kickback Sessions. I'm your host, Easy the Shinobi. Hopefully, you guys are having a good Friday morning. Hope you guys are ready for the weekend. And yeah, here we are. It's going to be another short, a Shinobi solo episode. So let's get right into it with some anime news that's been going on over the last 2 weeks. Starting off, we do have the Anime Awards categories list that have just come out with the nominees and such. I know the awards voting did close out last week, but just in case you want to overview on some of the nominees, I do have some of the categories here. Starting off with the Anime of the Year list, we got Donda Don Season 2, Gachiakuda, My Hero Academia Final Season, Takapi's Original Sin, The Apothecary Diary Season 2, and The Summer Hikaru Died. Movie of the Year, we got 100 Meters, Chainsaw Man, The Reze Arc, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Movie 1, and Mononoke the Movie Chapter 2, The Ashes of Rage. Along with those, we got Scarlet and The Rose of Versailles. Best main character, we got Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia, Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries Season 2, Momo and Akarum on their each separate selection for Dadadan, Rudo from Gachiakuda, and Sun Jin Woo from Solo Leveling for the second season. Looking at these awards, specifically the Anime of the Year award, I have a feeling this is going to be the most open out of the past recent years. When it comes to this award, I know usually in years prior there's usually a clear favorite, but in this case, it's pretty much anybody's or any of these shows game. If you're in case you're wondering, at least a pick for me for when it comes to it to the anime of the year, I honestly I would have to give it to Apothecary Diary season 2. Um, Especially since basically season 1 was pretty good. I remember we did myself and Respecter and one of our friends when we were on our recent trips to Japan, we did manage to binge watch both seasons of it on Netflix over there, and man, the storytelling and essentially the mystery work that went into basically season 2, especially when it comes to Jinshi's origins and essentially the ongoing story of Mao Mao with basically her going essentially her being an advisor through the empire for the emperor that she's currently serving under. Is spectacular. And honestly, if I were to have my pick, it would have to be that. Which isn't to take away from any other nominees as well. Especially considering My Hero final season, the last season, which really wrapped it up well. Especially with basically the final fight between Deku and Shigaraki, and essentially the end of All for One. For that one, I believe action or continuing series is a category as well. I would for sure pick My Hero Final Season as best continuing series. But overall, for the anime of the year, I would give it to Apothecary Diary Season 2, at least for my vote. But yeah, again, the Anime Awards will be streaming live on May 23rd. In case you guys want to see if your votes, if your picks for any of the categories win, yeah, it's we got a month to see, and hopefully it's gonna be a pretty good one. Let's see. Moving on from that, we got Kagurabachi. We got some more news on Kagurabachi, the anime adaptation. Per leak, it is reportedly set to premiere in 2027. There is no exact date of it yet. We'll be on the lookout for later on in the year for any official announcements of sort regarding the official anime adaptation for Kagurabachi. As a reminder, this is just based off a leak. There hasn't been any official announcement whatsoever for it yet. Well, we'll wait and see. Um, for for the next set of news, we do have confirmation on a season 2 premiere that was announced quite a few years ago. Saga of Tanya the Evil. When this season 2 was announced, I believe it was back in 2021. 2022 around that time period. And now, after about 4 or so years, we finally got confirmation that it is set to premiere July 2026, with no exact date on July yet, but it is set to premiere this summer. We will have more information on that as time goes on. I know there's been plenty of people that were looking forward to this. I know Respect has been looking forward to this as well. So yeah, it seems like the summer season's lining up to be pretty well for this. Speaking of which, another anime that caught my eye out of a trailer that was sent to me a couple months ago was for Kaiju Girl Caramelized. That's also premiering in July 2026. And I got the synopsis right here. I'll go ahead and go ahead and use my own interpretation of it. So, Kaiju Girl Caramelized follows Kore Akashi. She's an introverted, quiet, and normal high school girl. That's she thanks to her more quiet nature, she's usually accustomed to being alone and going on the days by herself. And then she ends up meeting a new boy in her class called Arata Minami, who's more extroverted, who's more bright, and the throughout, but he's also kind too, and he reaches out to Kore, um, and over time she does starts to develop feelings for him, and such. The more she gets to know him, and the more, and just like with any slice of life and romance anime in high school, set in school and stuff. You always get those scenes where the heart starts pounding, and when the more she starts realizing her feelings and stuff. Except there's a twist to this, and this is the reason why it's called Kaiju Girl Caramelized. So the more her heart starts pounding, and the more it keeps beating, it grows heavier and heavier until one day it decides to turn her into a kaiju. Yes, you read that. No, I'm not missing words. You have read that right, and you listened to that right. Yes, Ms. Akashi is an actual kaiju when her heart starts beating very, very rapidly. Um, and as such, she basically causes quote unquote chaos in her neighborhood, but not because out of rage or anything. It's because she's shy. It's because out of shyness. And she's a little. Oh, she is embarrassed. So this it looks like this show is going to be following her. Basically, we're following her as she kind of goes through her daily life as a normal human girl that happens to have a crush on the boy she likes. But thanks to that, she ends up turning into a kaiju thanks to her heart beating. I'm guessing stronger than a normal person's. I think I received the trailer for that from a friend a couple months ago. Shout out to him. It looks very entertaining. I believe the manga is currently ongoing still. And yeah, it's also scheduled to premiere this July in 2026. And this is going to be one of the ones that I'm looking forward to. So look out for a future 3 episode review on Kaiju Girl Caramelized. Let's see what else we got here. Fairy Tail, who is returning with a new short-term manga on the August 5th weekly Shonen magazine. I believe this is the first this is the first type of material from Fairy Tail ever since the series ended back, I think, in 2016 or 2017 or so. So after 9 or so years, we do have some more Fairy Tail stuff. So in case there was any Fairy Tail fans out there that was waiting for new material, you're in luck. This should be coming out this summer, or will be coming out August 5th in the weekly Shonen magazine issue. We'll go from there. I believe the manga is supposed to be around 5 chapters or so, but you may want to confirm that. But yeah, Fairy Tail is coming back this summer. For any JoJo Steel Ball Run fans that were eagerly waiting for any more news after the first episode came out earlier this month regarding more episodes, you're in luck. It was announced just a few weeks ago. The Steel Ball Run second stage was announced to air in fall 2026, with episodes airing weekly afterwards. There's no exact month of to when it's gonna premiere, but but I'm willing to believe it will be like around October or so. Usually that's when the fall season starts to air for any animes. But for any news, we'll go ahead and update you on it on a later episode as soon as we find out. And finally, we got some more news on the Dragon Ball Age 1000 project that was announced back near the start of the year. It's officially been confirmed over the weekend that Dragon Ball Age 1000 project is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 per the debut trailer of Xenoverse 3 that dropped throughout the Bandai Namco social media pages and YouTube channel as well. The game is set for release in 2027 with more details to come later this year. And the trailer itself, I took a look at it a few days ago. It is I'm pretty hyped about it after playing after playing basically Xenoverse 1 and 2 over the last few years. It's something that's pretty exciting. It does look like you're still working for, or at least your character that you would create would still be working for the Time Patrol. But in this case, it's more of a Great Saiyaman type Time Patrol type of squad that they have. The teaser trailer looks pretty fun, as well as basically the new Sparking Zero DLC that just or that was also announced to come out for, I believe, is later this summer as well. To include new characters and new areas. So we're looking forward to that, and looking forward to Xenoverse 3. And should be getting more exact release date come later on this year. Speaking of which, along with those Dragon Ball game products or projects, it was also announced, or a new trailer for Dragon Ball Super Beerus arc did drop as well during the weekend, showing basically just a teaser of what's to come for the arc. It is expected to be released in fall 2026, with exact date coming later this year. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be something because I do remember reading that this arc is supposed to include more scenes and change up some of the story as well from the original Battle of Gods movie, as well as the Battle of Gods arc that happened during the first airing of Dragon Ball Super. So we'll go ahead and wait on that. But yeah, no, it looks, at least from the teaser trailer so far, it looks pretty solid. I'll just wait to see if what changes come about for it. Is something we'll keep on track. We'll keep a track of once it comes out. Let's see. Other than that, there should be. Is pretty much what we got for this episode right now. Next week will be our anniversary episode, second year or second anniversary for the Otaku Kickback Sessions podcast. There will be a 3 episode review on one of the new animes that is currently airing this season that I've been keeping track of, and as well as a webtoon review as well. So be on the lookout for that, and hopefully we get respected back for the anniversary show. So fingers crossed. Other than that, thank you again, you guys, for joining me on another quick episode for the Otaku Kickback Sessions. It's always great when you guys keep me company. Thank you again, and hope you guys have a happy Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. If you guys check out some new animes or have some mangas that you want to go and basically use your free time to read through and enjoy. Hope you also, basically, in case you have a backlog of video games that you've been meaning to get to, then hopefully that's you have some free time to be able to get through that. And I'm gonna hop off in a bit. The NFL draft is currently going on right now, and my Niners have a 27th pick, so hopefully we land either an O line or basically show up the defense, or hopefully we manage to get another weapon on offense after signing Mike Evans and Christian Kirk in the offseason. But yeah, again, thank you guys for joining me. In this episode of the Otaku Kickback Sessions. Please follow us on Blue Sky at Otaku Kickback Sessions and on Instagram at Otaku_Kickbacks. Stay safe, stay blessed. Hopefully, you guys are doing okay, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.